Got it at 208.
Yeah, it's about right. They're both pretty on ball.
212 now.
Yeah, it's about right. Well, we're live. It's getting a good. Yeah, that's good. So what's happening, man?
Good, man.
We
Nice early rise to the
that's
day.
the best. We're live and watch along. Don't know if anyone is with us, but we got some subscribers last night from went up from 5.9 to 5.12. So I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I better put it on viewing us so we got a viewer in there. Not gold. I don't know which gold bridge.
Free kick here for Brentford.
Yeah, watching that. Alright.
So how delayed are we, you reckon, though?
Like 10 seconds, I think. I think actually how you're watching it gets it quicker. Like Chromecast gets it quicker than like 20 seconds quicker than Fetch. But then even when you're doing a watch along, because you're doing it through YouTube, it's even more delayed because YouTube is delayed.
Yeah.
So I can see they got like rugby lines on their pitch.
They do.
So what do you think of Elanga being in, man?
Yeah. I haven't seen much of him, so it's good to watch him.
I think Rashford just needed. I don't know. He's just not playing good, man. He needed a bit of a. I don't know. It's like something's going on in his life or something. He's just not playing well.
Mm. What about
I don't know. He
Sancho?
just
Is he
hasn't been
injured?
getting picked. Like Ranić just keeps picking the same players Ole was picking. That's what I think everyone's upset about.
So
Well,
Donny's
he has to
definitely
be
done.
if he's not picking him. Apparently, he's having. Excuse me. Meetings with Ranić this week. That's what they're saying. That's what Goldbridge was saying.
Yeah.
Like. I don't get it.
Don't know why.
What's that?
Don't know why we got
Yeah, I
Donny.
don't know
Well,
why
here's
we bought
Ronaldo.
him. Oh, it
No.
was close. He was close. He's dropped Maguire though. I'll give him that. This is 2 games in a row. Maguire is fit and is on the bench. So I think that's one thing the fans will be happy about.
What's with the
Yeah, I
yellow
don't like this
shorts?
strip. It's the third strip, I think. Doesn't it's not our. It's just
Is
we look
that?
like Sevilla or something. Well, the other one is our away strip, that blue one. I like that one.
Mm.
McTominay didn't play last game. It was Matic, but he ran out of legs. So
Yeah.
he obviously doesn't like Wan-Bissaka and Shaw, and he's proving he's not playing Maguire now. But he loves McFred. He loves
He does.
McFred.
You reckon McBread's
Oh,
future
McTominay,
captain?
yeah. I know when he said that, I couldn't believe it. Where'd he pull that from? Craziest thing I've ever heard. Let me see if I can get this doc out.
We should be
We
winning
should be
this game.
winning this game. Didn't they just played Liverpool, I think. And they actually drew at Anfield with Liverpool, and now they got done though the other day. Yeah,
With
in the
Brentford.
start of the season. But they got smashed today, or yesterday, whenever it was, the other day. 1 second.
Yeah.
Jess said when she was looking at the camera, she thought it was George on the screen. He hasn't
Haven't,
shaved probably since
I
he's
haven't
had a
shaved
kid.
for a while.
Yeah, she says the angle looking at the screen. George wouldn't get up this early to do a watch along. Convince George to do a watch along. He won't do it. We tried to ask George to come on the podcast yesterday. George and Lucas, they both said. They go, now Boba Fett's coming out tonight.
Well,
The TV show for Star Wars.
yeah.
I know, but
How many
I don't
episodes
know.
are
I
out?
don't like. I like waiting till they're all out and then I watch it.
Oh, oh,
Ah, yeah, but it's only the third episode, fourth episode, because it comes out. It's not like It comes out weekly.
Elena really needed
Yeah,
to head her a bit
I know. You
downwards to
need to push it
Ronaldo there.
down. Not he looped it too much. Good corner. Bruno scored a crack. He scored 2 goals against Villa. One was lucky. Martinez gifted it to us, but the second one was a cracker. But again, Ronaldo didn't play. It's like he plays good for us when Ronaldo doesn't play.
Yeah,
I don't know why. What I don't get is, so we can do a bit of a talk here. We bought in Ranić, right? And he's meant to be the king of this press.
yeah,
Where's this press? I've never seen it once since the whole time he's been manager.
yeah. Not sure. Just not playing. There's no cohesion
Oh,
really
well,
going on at the moment, and
yeah. The only good thing I like about this, he obviously doesn't like Maguire, so he's dropped him.
is he
No,
dropped
he's
or
dry. He's been on
suspended
the
or
bench
injured?
this today and last and against Villa, so he's been fit 2 games in a row. Ca Kane just
Yeah,
scored for
right.
Tottenham. Nice goal. His 5th goal of the season, and he's the best striker in the world. You can't buy a goal at the moment.
Tottenham are doing
Yeah, that's
alright.
1-0. Leicester had scored first, equaliser. It's a big game, Leicester Tottenham. They're away.
Ah,
I wish we had their manager. Paul Scholes said yesterday that Man United, doesn't matter, he's at Tottenham, should try and get Conte at the end of the year. Imagine they did that, let him go, and then go try and get him.
that would be the
I know, but I
stupidest thing I've
wouldn't put
ever
it
heard.
past our guys. So they just showed the table.
Yeah.
Tottenham have got 2 games in hand, I think. Oh, I might be getting paused a bit then, but it's alright. The good thing is now he's dropped Maguire, we're playing up high. Just
Yeah.
like then when Varane and they had the ball, they were inside our half. Oh, they're showing a highlight of the game again. There's
Uh,
Kane just missed an absolute sitter to put them 2-1 up.
some poor passing
That's how
here
we
from
roll.
United.
So Ronaldo's missed the last 2 games. He's been injured. Yeah, hip
Has he?
injury. Cavani played, but he's not even on the bench today. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, what was that? Is there a plane going over your house?
So Rashford just. Oh, here we go.
Oh, what? You
Oh my God, great
He's the
save
best,
by De
man.
Gea.
He is the best. Like, he is so back in form, it's not funny.
Wow.
Oh,
Brentford should be
definitely.
1-0 up.
But they've been talking about it, right? He is, no matter what happens, he's already our player of the year again. That's how bad we've been playing. What a save that was.
He's always
I
famous
know,
with
but
his
that's
legs, isn't he?
so, as a keeper, that reflexes to do that with your leg is crazy.
It looks so easy just to carve
Yeah,
us
we're
open like
terrible.
that.
He can't get in Team of the Week for FIFA, can he? Because it come out today. Unless he has a blinder. Won't
Yeah.
it come out today? It comes out Thursdays, doesn't it? Oh, it might have come out yesterday, actually. If there was a Team of the Week, De Gea, I'll use him over my Edison just because it's De Gea. Look how small Tellez is.
Oh, jeez.
It's so
What
bad.
defending is that,
What was
really?
McTominay doing? He just poked he
Look,
just poked the foot at
they
it.
were watching me.
Again though, De Gea. Like without him, where'd we be? Watch McTominay, oh my god. Oh, it wasn't him, it hit Tellez. Oh my god, I think Akeem wants to get in on this.
Oh,
It's
friend.
terrible.
What was that?
Akeem wants to get in on the stream, man.
Oh my God. We can't get the
Look who's
ball
coming
out,
in on
man.
the stream, man. Look at that. Can you see him?
The king.
Should we put him up? Look at him. Let him. He's getting his live
Yeah.
debut. He, oh no.
It's more
John
exciting than
just said
Man
this is
United right
that's
now.
more exciting than Man United right now. Hey, hey, Akeem, what are you doing? What? They just replayed that save he made with his legs. What a save! Look at that defending. That's so bad. It just, what Scholes has absolutely
Fucking
drilled it.
Randy.
Scholes reckons it's the worst decision like ever because he goes, who's he managed? He goes, I don't care if he's a director of football. He goes, who's he managed?
Mm.
Well, it's sort of how many times did we say it, right? So we hire Ranić when Antonio Conte was right there. So it just, I don't know. It just proves that the board didn't want someone that was volatile. 1 second, John. Akeem,
Oh, it was a good tackle
everything
from
else
Fred
he's
there,
done is
but
terrible.
that was it.
He's
Who's his
there's
Brentford
talks about
coach?
that he's going to get the bloke that had the thing at the Euros because he's Danish. Ericsson, what's the thing? Because he's not allowed to play in Italy, and people are a bit scared to take him on, but he's Danish.
Uh-huh.
It's killer. I didn't know when we do our shows, I can just use my PlayStation headset, my microphone, and it's bomba.
Yeah.
I think there's going to have to
Hey,
be halftime coffee.
he's asleep. Yeah. We over there?
Go. Ronaldo got clobbered. Waiting for the replay. Yeah, well, he's Ronaldo. Stepped on him. It's just that the boots these days are so thin. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Man United haven't played Brentford in the league for 60 years or something. Sure.
Ooh, handball?
Let's have a look. That was, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Have
Not
they
much
have they
appeal
said
going
they're
on.
looking at it though?
Nah, I don't think so.
Not this one. You're wearing Kun. That's weird. I thought that hit his hand.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, but still, every other team would be going ham for it. See, what's his name? Did I tell you they're not good enough? That Tuchel was overrated. They've been dragged back to the pack now. They're like fighting for top four. They drew with
Chelsea.
Brighton yesterday, and they've lost to City on the weekend. Like they're actually in a top four race now, not a title race. Tuchel,
Mm, Man City have won, ran
that's
away
it's
with
done.
that.
But like Tuchel come in, and credit to him. He won the Champions League. He had that new manager bounce, but this happened to him at PSG. He had the best team in the league, and
Yeah.
they were sixth. That's why he got the sack. And now I think everyone's worked him out. But the media hype him up like he's Alex Ferguson. Ronaldo just doesn't get any service. People blaming him, but he doesn't get the ball. Fred's a beast. Well, he can run, but he can't pass. No. Akeem is like just upset that I'm watching Man United. What minute does it say yours is at?
20:45.
Mine's like 5 seconds behind.
You're always
That's
behind,
because
man.
I'm running the stream and the games are on the internet now. So it's running. Pavel's probably watching the game as well. Akeem's trying to get in on everything.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes did get a team of the
Yeah,
week card.
that's what I said to you. Now I open my packs. What is it, 89?
Yeah.
He had to. It's 2 goals. That'll be his first for the year. Oh, actually, unless was FIFA out when the season started, he scored a hat-trick first game of the season. But don't know if FIFA was out then. Tell you what, they got a fair stadium for a team that's never been in the top division till this year. Or, 60 years ago. They cracked heads hard. Fred is
Yeah.
so short that should be a
Yeah.
foul because he had to go low to hit him. Oh, right on the back. That will hurt Fred more than it hurt him. My game thick. Yeah, I reckon. I reckon. Yeah. Everyone's saying they've been worried about this game. Everyone is saying they've been worried about this game because they're like, they're a physical team and that we're a bunch of weaklings. The stadium looks alright. They're showing it.
Uh,
They got a screen. We don't even have a screen at Old Trafford. Who's that guy on our sidelines now? Is that Ranick's new assistant?
I'm not sure.
I think he did. They did hire someone. So, are we going to sign anyone? We've got 8 days. No, that was a foul one. They had a high foot on Tillers. Why did you run that way? How much money have we spent on fullbacks and everyone still hates them? 50
Yeah, I know.
million on Wan-Bissaka, almost 20 on Tellers. I think 30 on Shaw.
Same with the
Yeah,
low.
15 on Delo.
Oh,
It's like
jeez.
over 100 million.
I thought that was going in.
I'm delayed, man. Mine must be so delayed now. I only just saw the shot.
Why was delaying?
Alia's in the chat, man. He says Delo because I'm
Hello.
watching the stream and it was close, and I'm running the stream and watching the game. It's on the internet, so it's
Yeah.
it's having little hiccups probably.
I'm starting to open up a little bit here.
Yeah, it is. Alia or Alan, how you doing, man?
What's going on, bro?
Is he working today?
I'm not sure.
Is the John crew? Last night I couldn't get. I went on again on FIFA and I played one game and it was okay and I won, but I couldn't get the ping on FIFA to be good. It was every other game. Arc, Fortnite was fine. FIFA was just having bad connection last night. Don't know
Yeah.
why. I hate McTominay. Shouldn't say I hate him on a watch along. He's not good enough.
I bet you he
I
probably
hope he
scores now.
does, and then I'll say it every game.
I like it.
Well, they're having rugby games.
Well, what up, Fred?
Fred's beast.
Fred's actually probably one of our better
Yeah,
players
he
so
has
far
been,
for
yeah.
me.
Bruno hasn't really touched it. He did well to get out from that, didn't he, Fred? It was quick feet.
Yeah, very well.
Ronaldo's so deep, man. Why is he so deep? He's our striker. He just wants the ball because doesn't get the ball. Last 10 minutes, we had 76% possession, it says.
Jeez, how's that Brentford's ball? Bloody hell.
I prefer Lindelof over Maguire.
The Slaphead. So Slaphead's just
Yeah,
been
last two
dropped.
games. So today and Villa, but he hasn't been play. He's been on the bench both games, so it means he's fit. And Bruno's been captain both games. So I guess that's a big decision by Ranić because they've had 5 attempts, we've had 3.
Oh, almost Moralenga then.
Elenga's alright, man. He's young, he's going to be fresh, he's going to try. That's the best. He was close, wasn't he?
Gee, Martial and Rashford sitting on the bench there, looking
Martial's
very
leaving, they
sad.
said. He asked for a transfer. So I don't even know why he's on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, my game,
Tony
my
Marshall.
thing paused again, so it's going to be delayed again. Alia says, how good is it that Maguire can't get a gig?
Is the
Everyone
best.
loves it. It's like every Man United fan's dream that Maguire can't get a game. We just need a midfielder now. We need just something else in the midfield.
Yeah.
It's just not.
This year's season's almost right
This
off.
season's done.
Just go, just go for Champions League.
We've got Atletico Madrid. We can't score against Brentford. How are we going to score against them? They they're so defensive. Apparently Gerrard's trying to get Suarez. He got Coutinho at Villa.
Tellus managed to win the free kick at a good position. Don't know
Tellers
how.
beast.
Doesn't look like a
Let's have
free
a
kick
look.
to me. Oh yeah, the free kick's there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
That's me, man. That's Tellers. John said I look like Tellers, just
Brentford fans there aren't happy.
this guy on the ball. John said this is me. He's Brazilian.
Well, we've got a corner. Tony.
What'd you say?
We had about 3
This is
players
how we
offside
roll.
then.
1 second, John.
Very poor corner from Fernandez there.
Alan says Tellers crosses are wild.
Why didn't Tellus
I don't
take the
know. He's got the
corner?
best cross in the team.
Uh,
Maybe they want an in swinger.
De Gea to the rescue
He's the
again.
best,
My
man.
God.
Anyone that says he's not one of the best keepers anymore is dreaming.
We should be
Definitely
2
two
down.
clear-cut chances.
Where were the 2 centre backs then? Was
Probably up for
Fred
the
back there?
corner, but that just means was Fred not covering? I don't know. I gotta watch it again. Yeah, so there's Delo and Fred because it's showing that Varane was up for the corner. But no one else tracked.
Well,
Langer didn't track. Greenwood didn't track. Like if your big boys are going up for the corner, if we keep a clean sheet, De Gea's getting team of the week.
unbelievable.
It's how we roll, man. We'd get dominated by everyone because our midfield sucks. No, Keem wants in, and he wants to walk on my computer, and he'll probably press the reset button. Keem is
Him looks
huge.
huge.
He's wild. You tell Alan's been hanging out with Chris. He says Teller's crosses are wild. This word has come out of nowhere. Wild.
Brentford's got a freak.
Yeah, that's what Chris says all the time. Everything's wild. Once half time happens, we're gonna have to get the thing in sync again.
Hmm. How did we end up here from 2012, spending all
Don't
that
know.
money
Well, so 2012 we
doing
win the
shit?
league by 12 points. Ferguson retires. I don't know. Jess is paying out the TV. I don't know what's happening. Um, Ferguson retires. Moyes buys Fellaini. Mata gets sacked in 6 months. Giggs takes over.
Was that another world-class
He's the
save from the
best.
thing?
He's legit the best.
He was offside, but he saved it
He's the
nonetheless.
best, man. He saves everything. He saves everything.
It's like the last gift from Ferguson here. Have the gear
Yeah,
for the next 10
but
years.
meanwhile, for past 2 years, our fan base been just drilling him. You
Oh, that was a poor ball back.
you telling me if De Gea was
Uh,
Pickford, the media would never have bagged him as hard as they did. Even the two
no.
at City and Liverpool, right? They make so many mistakes. They don't say a word about them, the Brazilians, because their teams are winning.
This has been last 5 minutes
We're
all
just
been
gifting
Brentford.
it to them though. That back pass was ridiculous. Haven't seen the two Portuguese boys.
Yeah, I don't know
Where are
where
Bruno? Where is Ronaldo? Haven't seen them.
Ronaldo's
Yeah,
not
and
getting
then
any
that's what everyone's saying.
service.
It's his fault. He's not pressed. But look how deep he is. He's pressing. He's chasing.
Yeah. They've had seven
I know it's
attempts to our
ridiculous.
three.
Absolutely ridiculous. And we've had 70%
Oh,
possession.
no.
It's like swapped around to 30 and then 7 attempts to 3 their way. So what are we doing with 70% possession?
They worked this well.
They just work harder. Are you going?
Ronaldo
1 second,
here.
Don. I'll be back. I'll leave you on.
Oh, right there with the shot. Nah, not enough height on that Tellez. And McTominay lunging in. We had a little bit of moment of control there, but now Brentford's got it again. We had the ball for a little while there.
Adding's laughing about how we're talking about wild. He said, ha ha ha, wild, wild west. Chris has got everyone going with this word. It's wild.
Jeez.
Once half time happens, I'm going to make a coffee and we're going to get this game in sync. Oh, I only just saw the low tackle. Yeah.
Really?
How funny is it Phil Jones back, man?
I'm Chris Smalling.
Oh, that video, man. Is that the best or what? That one that you sent me where they're in the, like, in that, and they're dancing, the faces of Phil Jones's face. Oh, man. It's the best.
That's the best.
What minute does it say on your TV?
39-12.
Not that far. 39-5. 39,
Well, first half's definitely
39-12 was when Tellers got absolutely decked from falling. I don't like this strip, eh? Not a fan of it. It's one of that I don't like. I don't know if is Ali, are you still in the chat? Do you like this strip? Let's get an yeah, I just don't
Pocket
like it.
Junior.
Let's get an opinion on this. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Team viewer.
And that's how they watch shit over there. Because amazingly, not all the games are live in England. Yeah, they're talking about that the other day.
Oh, really?
We get more live games than them because we get every Premier League game live. He's got this guy here again, man. What is Fletcher doing on our sideline? Like, I don't understand the point of him. He's meant to be a football director, and he's on the sidelines barking orders at people. So annoying. Teller's been smart ass then. That was killer. Stood right in the way of him. Oh, calm down.
Yeah.
Bruno's been non-existent.
Yeah, it's been
Ali
pretty
agrees with
quiet
us,
this
man.
game.
He says doesn't look like a United kit.
What's he playing on? No, it
It's
doesn't.
just not. I don't know. It looks lame. Why did no one challenge that goal kick? I don't understand. I need this halftime coffee, man. It's a must. We got
I need a
couple
cup
minutes.
too. Oh, that's a kick.
McTominay works hard. He's just not good enough on the ball. That was a bad foul on Bruno. Bruno goes flying when he gets tackled because he's so small. Look how deep Bruno's sitting there. Like, why is he down there? Isn't he our number 10? He's he's back here with Varane,
I have no idea.
like tackling in the penalty box, and Fred's up near Ronaldo.
No, Malanga, do anything?
He's got he's got such a good touch, Ronaldo.
Jeez, they created all these
I
open
know it's like
chances,
we
and we
can
can't
never get a
create
shot
one.
off. It's so bad. So we'll ask Alan as well. What do you think our top four chances are, Alan? I think we're done. I don't think we make it, and I think Ronaldo's gone. Martial's gonna leave because he's asked for a transfer. It's ahead of us. West Ham are even playing, even though they lost on the win, they're playing better than us. Arsenal playing better than us.
All right, Malanga. Uh, I haven't seen much, of Malanga today. That's wowing me right
Nah,
now.
he's not. I don't think he has that wow like, let's say, Rashford. It's just Rashford's in such bad form that something had to be done. But what about Sancho, man? Where's Sancho? Why do we buy these players? Like, why do Man United? This is the question I put to everyone. Why do we buy players? Every player we buy, the only one that's getting a go is Varane.
We're just career killers.
We're killing, like, it's unheard of. We're killing Ronaldo's career. Varane's won 4 Champions Leagues, and he looks like Richard Dunn. Terrible, man.
They come to us like a high rating FIFA player, and then they become dull
Well,
cold after a while at our
Alexis
club.
Sanchez came to Man United as an 89, didn't he? And I think he went what by the time he got his final transfer to Inter, he was an 82. Alan says if we buy a decent CDM, we have 40% chance, he reckons, of top four. What do you reckon?
Maybe.
But I don't even think it's that. Even with a CDM, we had Matic, who he can only play, he lasts about 60 minutes, but he did it against Villa. And I know we were 2-0 up, but it just, I don't know. I actually think Ranick's a bad appointment. I know it's funny to get on him now. But we're Man United. Why have we got an interim manager?
I
Like we're
don't
not,
know.
it's not. Even Everton at the moment have put like Duncan Ferguson in charge until the end of the year because I think they want Rooney. But they're Everton, man. We're Man United. Talking about our all-time leading goal scorer, man. He's putting out a case for wanting a big job.
He's doing a good job,
Well,
is he?
Derby got deducted 21 points, right? And on the weekend, he got off the bottom of
Yeah.
the ladder. He's 7 points from safety with 20 games to go. And he only had
Oh, jeez.
13 first team players registered at the start of the year because they're in debt. They got no money. They're saying they should be on 39 points or something. So, like, he's going to have a statue at Derby if he pulls that off.
Well, first half definitely was
Wow,
Brentford's.
first half was Brentford versus De Gea. I'm happy for him that he's playing good again. Being a Man United player, he copped so much flack. And the thing is now, you know what the thing is now? They don't give him his praise now. No one says a word. All right, it's definitely coffee time. I'll be back. I'll leave you on the street.
Yeah, gotta say Brentford's been the better team here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this 4-2-2-2 formation is working out. We need to move the ball way quicker than what we're doing. I mean, Brentford hitting us on the counter after us holding a lot of possession and creating opportunities, clear-cut opportunities, and we haven't had one. Um, yeah, so for me, that half was Fred. Fred was probably our best player. Um, it's hard to pick, some good moments from us. I can't remember a clear-cut chance that we had in that first half. So it's a bit pathetic. The KP's got United shirt in the background there. What's the other scores around the ground? Oh, Leicester and Tottenham 1-1. Gee, looks like Tottenham are creating a lot of chances there. Gee, 6 shots on target, 9 shots off target. Wow. We're in 7th position right now. We're 1 point behind Tottenham right now, and they've got 2 more games to play. Jeez. Somehow we are 23 points behind Man City. Jeez. We are a disgrace. Jeez, Everton are doing pretty bad. Hmm, 7th position. Wow. Well, top four is still very possible. We're only 4 points behind, but the games teams have in hand, still very doable. But it's just our standards have dropped so much. Top four is what we aim for now. We've become Arsenal. Man City has come United. It's very sad. You look at the money spent in the last 10 years, and we're right up there with what Man City have spent. So I know Man City has spent maybe might be a tad more, but not much, man. United have spent as well, and you look at the difference in teams. It's just a joke. I think the managers we've picked have all, and the board picking players is just a mess. From having two great football men in Ferguson and Gill, getting the players in who they want, to a bunch of bankers, picking players for us. It's just not helped. I mean, whatever happened, like we used to scout, like use our scouts to actually scout players. And now I feel like it's just like a football manager sort of feel for us. Like, oh yeah, Sancho, big name, let's get him. You know what I mean? Ronaldo, let's get him. And even though I like Ronaldo at the club, but what happened to really scouting the globe for talent? You know what I mean? And like Chelsea, like pull some players out, and like Man City bought that Diaz, that defender from Portugal, was it? And is a gun. Bernardo Silva is a gun. Just these types of players who are ready for that next step, that hunger. But we have to buy an established superstar name, sell the shirts, and it just doesn't fit our club. It just doesn't fit the team. Look, I do think Sancho is going to be a great player for us, but I don't know about the system. For me, I feel like our formation should be a 4-2-3-1. So you got your four defenders, your two holding midfielders, the three attackers, and the striker. But with those two holding midfielders, you have one really solid bloke back there. It's not McTominay or Fred. And the other centre midfielder is more box to box. Or we go to a 4-3-3. There's just three box to box midfielders, two wingers, and a striker. But this 4-2-2-2, 4-2-2-2 formation is just not. It's not working out as yet. I remember seeing this formation getting used a lot at Leipzig, and he was getting results. Yeah,
Don't know if John read them out because I was making a coffee.
I was,
Alan says, I've seen the United documentary recently. We have fallen alien glazers. Yeah, 100%. Compare us to the Busby Babes and Ferguson era. Sickening. Elanga is a breath of fresh air. Squad so unbalanced. It is. Would you be happy if we don't make Europe and we do a complete rebuild? Sell 60% of the players. Hope Ralph has a say in the board. What do you think about that, John? That's what he said. If we don't make Europe at all,
yeah,
sell 60% of the players.
yeah, maybe I reckon it's not a bad shout because I've just been talk. I can't read the comments, so I've just been talking about how we've gone from David Gill and Ferguson like actually picking the players and
Yeah,
using the scouts to us just buying superstars for shirt signings, and there's just not fitting
yeah,
into the squad. And we end up not even using them properly anyway. And you know, it's just not working
yeah.
out. So I think we do need to clean out, man. I think
Who would you keep? Who would you
I
keep? They
think
were
just
talking about this the other day. Who would you actually keep?
I'd keep obviously majority of the back line except for Maguire and um and probably Phil Jones. Even though he played, I know, but I think we just need to cut ties and free up space for other
Yeah,
players. The midfield, I know we talk a lot of shit about McTominay and Fred, but I'll keep them both, but not as consistent
yeah, I'd
first
agree.
teamers. Get rid of Donny just for the pure fact that, it's
Yeah, no,
past
well, he's
now.
not going to be happy, is he?
Um,
How's he going to want to play for us?
yeah, I'd get rid of, Matic and Mata just for the pure fact that they're
Hmm.
age now. Lingard, I'll get out of the club because his head's not there anymore. Same with
Well, he's
Martial, get
asked to
rid of.
leave, so he's going.
Yeah. Look, I would love Cavani to stay because I think he's one of our better strikers that we have. I'm not sure why Cavani's not playing right now. I think this is the type of
Well,
game he would get a goal.
he's not on the bench, so that must got because he played a couple days ago. Obviously, something's wrong. His body isn't up to it. I'm guessing, and or something's happened for
Mm.
him not to be. His only change, really.
And yeah, and I'd keep Rashford, Sancho, and Greenwood
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
So,
definitely.
um, and Bruno as well. But yeah, just I was just saying this four two
It's
two
crap.
two. Uh, it's just I don't know.
I agree with this. There's this people been saying it. Listen, and I know it. This sounds what's the word? Probably disrespectful, condescending to the German league, let's say, but it might work there. But it doesn't work in the Premier League because everyone plays, barring Burnley and maybe Southampton sometimes, everyone plays three players in the midfield. So if you're playing with a man less in the midfield, you've either got to be playing with someone like N'Golo Kante, people that are, just workhorses of getting the ball. We don't have that. So you can't play with a man less. You're already dead. You're already done. That's what I think. I would
Uh,
keep, the mainstays, I think will be De Gea, Varane. You got to keep Varane. Or I'd keep, you know what, honestly, I'd probably get rid of either Delo or Wan-Bissaka and buy a first choice right back, and one of them would be the sub. The left backs, I think, are okay. I'd keep them both. Alan says, we can't make Rashford upset.
yeah. I don't know why don't we just. I feel like our club right now just needs. I just think our club should really go back to
Definitely.
basics right now for the rest of the season with a 4-4-2.
Not even
You know
that. If
what
you're
I
going to
mean?
play 4-3-3, play it like everyone else, but pick the right players. Alan says, so we can't make Rashford upset, and we got to play Maguire because he's captain. It's a shambles. The thing I'll say about that, Alan, and I'll say it is, I agree with the Maguire one, but Rashford, yeah, no worries.
He's
But
gonna get a
Rashford,
coffee,
this
all right?
is probably the first time he's been in a bad, real bad way. Other than that, his numbers have stood up. Something's wrong with him, I think personally. And then Alan says, if we give Pogba 450k a week, we won't change. I agree. The fact that we even offered him that is ridiculous. Don't know where that came from, that offer. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I better mute John's coffee. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think top four is done. I even think if we're getting a uh, CDM, we're going to struggle to make top four. Just watching the highlights for Leicester Tottenham now. So they're 1-1. You know, Tottenham are playing better than us. Arsenal playing better than us. West Ham probably playing better than us. So I'm looking at the table now. West Ham are fourth on 37 points with 2 games ahead on Arsenal and 3 games in hand on Tottenham. Tottenham have got 2 games in hand on us and they're above us. Arsenal got a game in hand on us and they're above us. So yeah, I agree with that, Alan. Keep it compact in the midfield and have world-class fullbacks. That's why I'm saying I think. See, I think Shaw and Tellers can do the job on the left, but I think we either get rid of Wan-Bissaka or Delo, one of them, keep one of them as a backup, and get a first-team right back. Like they're talking about Lamptey from Brighton. I think he's real good. You know, we need something. You look at teams over the years that have been winning things, Alan. They've had the best fullbacks. Like you even go back to Brazil's, like Cafu, Roberto Carlos. Even before that, with them, Carlos Alberto's United in the '90s, Irwin, Neville, like great fullbacks. See, I hate Ronaldo out crossing. Like he's our number 9 now, man. Get in the box. Oh, corner. Yeah, so he like just then, you see Ronaldo's out wide crossing. He's our number 9 man. Like, and I know that from playing that position. He doesn't need to go out wide. Stay in the box. If he's out there crossing, who's in the box?
So we're on the attack here.
Yep,
Oh, we hit the
we
bar.
did. But see, Tellers took the corner.
Would have been offside, maybe.
Let's have a look. We'll see the replays.
Still at the corner there.
Ronaldo is so good, isn't he? Really, when you think about it, like he's just.
This could be danger here. The guy has strong hands.
Here's Lavender. So Alan was saying when you were having a coffee, he said if we give Pogba 450k a week, we will never change. And I totally agree with it. The fact that we offered him that is ridiculous. Have you heard what's come out of that? We've offered him 400 grand a week, apparently. Could be 450. And so then they went to offer Bruno a contract, right? And they offered him like 200 or something. And he pretty much he's got 3 years left. But apparently he's turned around and said, oh, I'm not taking it because I've done more for this club than Pogba. He's like, if you're giving him that, pretty much I'm getting something near that. And I actually agree with him. I
Yeah,
think I think he's got a leg to stand on. Everyone's saying it. Like Flex and that was saying it on his
it does.
channel. Mark has been saying he's done more in what 2 years than Pogba's done in 5 years for us.
Exactly.
And then Alan said he believes in keeping it compact in the middle and have world class fullbacks. That's what we're talking about. I said I agree. For you look back to the 60s, 70s, everything, always world class fullbacks. You look at us in the 90s, Irwin, Neville, then Evra, Neville, Evra, like just always good fullbacks. And then Alan says McTominay has improved under Ralph. I would agree with that too.
We definitely don't have world-class
No way.
fullbacks
That's
at
why I
the
was saying
moment.
I think Tellers and Shaw can do the job. Shaw was real good last year. He was one of the best left backs in the world. Something's happened this year, I don't know. But I reckon keep Wan-Bissaka or Delo as the reserve and get a world class right back.
A
Because
lot of
we
sideways
just
passing
can't
going
break
on here.
teams down. They're compact, and we legit just can't break them down. It's yeah, it's crazy.
We're just going
Yep,
one
that's how we're
side or the
rolling.
other at the moment.
That's our
Now
MO.
giving the ball away.
That's our MO, man. That's what we do.
Oh, no. I thought Ronaldo was going to have a crack then.
Ronaldo's the best. So we're just looking at they put the table up when you were making a
Yeah.
coffee. Arsenal are ahead of us. They got a game in hand on us. Tottenham are ahead of us. They got 2 games in hand on us. Like where is that putting us? They're already above us with games in hand. Like they've got the best of both worlds. Oh, there's
I
always a
still think we
chance.
do have a chance just because it's pretty much halfway through the season and it's just
No,
we don't
no,
look like a top four moment.
yeah, no. There's always a chance.
Oh, this is good. Greenwood.
This coffee's the best.
Oh,
Have we had a shot on
we still
target?
haven't
Yeah, we have.
had a clear
Because the
chance.
crossbar doesn't get counted as target. That's counted as off target. If you were Ralph or whoever, who are you picking as your fullbacks? Like from what you've got to pick from?
Um, I like because I quite like the 4-4-2. You know what I mean? But I do believe the
Yeah.
fullbacks must
Yeah.
run up and down and do crosses. And
No, he doesn't
Wan
do it.
Bissaka is not the best at
You know
that
what?
sort of role. Wan Bissaka, if he was a
Yeah.
bit
You know
bigger,
what?
he could almost be a centre back.
On when I did the United show on Monday, Rob made the best quote. He said about Paolo Maldini had this saying. Apparently, Paolo Maldini said, "If you make a slide tackle, you've already made a mistake." And what does Wan-Bissaka do all the time? And Paolo Maldini is probably
Hmm.
arguably the best defender of all time.
But then,
Like, arguably one of the best defenders ever. And that's he said that. That was like renowned saying. And Wan-Bissaka slide tackles all the time. Tellez and
hmm.
Delo for me, Alan says. I like attacking fullbacks. See, I think Shaw can do it, man. When we bought Shaw, do you remember him at Southampton? He was considered the most young attacking fullback. Like, and then even with Van Gaal, he did it. He was attacking. He did it a bit last year. I think it's instructions to him. It's not, like that he can't do it. I think he's being told.
Mm.
Yeah.
Tellus on his day is a great fullback, but we just haven't seen that.
Uh,
He probably hasn't had his fair
no,
chance
I
of
agree.
having a
Yeah, I
long,
agree.
consistent
Alan
run.
says
But he is
Shaw has
now, I
completed
guess.
one
But
cross from memory. The Atalanta one for Ronaldo drives the line okay, but crossing sucks. Yeah, he's a very good runner. You're actually spot on with that, Alan. He's very good, powerful runner, sure. But crossing, you can improve crossing. That's what coaching is for. That's what training's for. Crossing you can improve that.
we
And
have Ronaldo in the
crossing, yeah,
squad.
we
We
got,
should be
but not
going
just
wider and
him.
crossing. But
I don't know, like we can ask Alan as well. So Elanga.
Oh,
Elanga. Hey. Alan says
that was really
Elanga.
nice.
This kid is
Yeah.
good. You should have said this kid is wild, man. This kid's wild.
Hey,
He's wild. He is wild.
that was a great goal.
He is. Alan, I don't know if you're ahead of us, Alan. You're saying, okay, Fred, I'll see you. What's that in regards to?
It was a great ball from
Ah,
Fred.
for the cross he's talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, definitely great first touch to just
Yeah.
set up this simple
Alan
header.
says that fucking touch. So he's agreeing. Great touch. It was good touch.
We spend all these monies on players, and we just have a Langer
I
at the
know.
club.
I know.
He's got a good body type too.
Yeah, he is. He's similar looking to Rashford, so
But this should open up the game a bit more
definitely
for
because they're gonna
United.
have to go for it now. So, you know, they have to go for it. What minute does your game say?
56-10.
Ah, I'm ahead of you now. I'm watching the game, so the house can be. Because I think even Alan was ahead of us. He said Alanga, and I was like, oh my god, I reckon we're gonna score. Losul just made a save.
It's 57, 18, 19,
I'm
20 for
just
me.
ahead, not far, like 2 seconds. Delo's pretty quick.
He won that race.
He's fair quick.
Fred's having a good game.
I reckon he's been one of our better players today. You said that early on, anyway.
Mm.
Let me get this happening. Brentford's last 2 home wins have been from behind, he just said. Why do you have to say that for?
He just finished that.
You didn't have to tell us that. The hell is the best.
Oh, gee. Wasn't for those two great early saves,
Yeah, I know. They
this
should have
would
been
be in
2-0
trouble
up.
now.
You said it. Alan says, will we have the composure and heart to hold out, to score another or hold on? Who knows?
I reckon. Well, 2-0 against Villa, and look what
Yes,
happened. So,
exactly.
but they don't
This
have a
is true.
continuer to bring on. I wish we still
Oh,
had Andorra.
what a bad decision that was to get rid of that guy, wasn't it?
We had forever to
I know.
sign him a contract him at the end.
So what minute does yours say? I'm trying to get it right. Oh, yeah, yeah, good. We're right.
6,
We're right
27,
on. I'm
28,
like a second
29.
on with you, killer. What I did is I put it on.
Alanga?
He's good at running at players, isn't he? He should have went down. I reckon he should have dropped. Too honest, young man, honest. Oh no. Oh no, he's left
A
winger,
winger and a
same
striker?
as Rashford. I think he should have dropped. They're not replaying it, but the guy laid the tackle to him.
Look at Fred,
Fred,
man.
if
He's just
Fred,
everywhere, this kid.
let's say if Fred was a better passer or holder of the ball, he'd be one of the best midfielders in the world. It's just he's got to know his role. The coach should be playing him, say to him, listen, go get the ball and pass it. Just even if it's 1 yard, pass it to someone, to Bruno. Just give it to a ball player. Win it and play it. Don't try anything hard. Little 5 yard passes. That's it. And he'd be the best. Ronaldo's the
Oh,
best.
well done, Ronaldo.
Come on, mate.
Go,
Go.
Bruno.
Go. Yes! Come on! That wasn't offside, was it? It
I
looked
don't know.
very
It looks,
suspicious. That's
it
why
looks
I'm like
suspicious.
not celebrating. Bruno. Bruno. Ronaldo. That was all Ronaldo, wasn't it?
That's a FIFA.
That was, man.
That was a
That's my
FIFA
favourite
goal, man.
goal.
See that all the time in FIFA.
I'll go to the line, cut back like that. How good was that from Ronaldo, though? See what we were saying in the first half? Ronaldo and Bruno were nowhere to be seen. They get involved. Look at that. Well, it's not getting.
It's great to see
Oh,
our two
yeah.
youth products scoring the
Look at
goals
this
as
touch
well.
from Ronaldo. Oh, that's quality, man. Look at him. Nah, he's onside. He's behind. Way
That's
behind.
onside.
Yeah, that's
He
perfect.
was,
Perfect run.
he was behind.
I love Greenwood. Did you hear about Ronaldo's interview? So he did an interview. It came out and he said, "Listen," he goes, "I'm not at
No.
United to finish sixth, seventh." He goes, "I won't accept anything less than third place at Man United." Right? And then the next, Ronaldo, he did an interview, pretty much digging
Get
out the
this?
players. But then the next day, they told Wayne Rooney about it in a Derby interview. And he goes, Ronaldo is one of my good friends. He goes, but I don't know what he's talking about. He goes, at Man United, he goes, you shouldn't accept anything less than first. So Rooney like drilled him. He goes, you shouldn't be accepting third and fourth, top four. He goes, he's at United. He goes, you should be first or nothing. So Ronaldo was trying to be nice.
So who's up?
Yeah, they sacked
Did you say
Benitez.
Everton's after Rooney?
But they've put Ferguson in till the end of the year, like they did last year. See, now we're playing better, man.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Look at
confidence
these
now
guys.
looks
They're
what
a
it does to
championship
us.
team, aren't they? You get on top of them. They just don't have the quality of our players. Unlucky, unlucky. We forgive you. I know he
When did
looked he
Tellers get
looked
a
better when
haircut?
he was trying to look like me. What a goal that was, though, eh? What that was a FIFA goal. You're right. What a touch. And then Bruno, composure. I can't believe a lot of our fan base are bagging him at the moment. Bruno saying he's shit and all this crap. The guy's been a hero for us for 2 years, and now all of a sudden he's in a
Mm.
bit of a bad way, and they're just drilling him. Why is he? What?
Maguire's
No.
picking up.
You know what I hope happens? He comes on, right? But Bruno doesn't give him the captaincy. That'd be the best. Why would he need to come on though? Oh,
We got catfished hard with Maguire.
very hard. Come on, McTominay. Good boy. Give it to him, Elanga. Come on,
Uh,
Bruno. Ah, yeah, he always does.
Ronaldo desperately wants a goal,
That's
doesn't
why
he?
he's the best. Like he just he lives for it. I figured out the better way to do it, man. I forgot that my TV, the new Samsung, has Optus Sport app on it. So I just connected the TV to my mobile internet, so not everything's running off the internet. So it's pretty much like doing Chromecast.
Yeah.
Got the stream happening. Because Andrea's in the other room on the internet, but I was watching the game as well.
Andrea's
Yeah,
already
he gets
awake.
out though. He'll be playing Fortnite at 6 in the morning.
He
Loves
loves
it.
it, huh?
That's what I'll probably do next time I stream FIFA. I'll connect the PlayStation to my mobile internet. It's like 5G, so it won't just have the stream. Alan, what a nice guy, mate. He's coming to our watch along with us. What a champion. He's going to come into our Crows watch alongs with us. You know, I was saying to Chris, for the footy, we're going to have to try do, I don't know how, we're going to have to try do watch alongs at someone's house, I reckon. Because the footy, uh, I just don't know. People might be watching it on different, doesn't matter whose house, because we got laptop that runs everything. But can't wait to do a footy watch along. That'd be hilarious. Imagine the showdown watch along. Who's Peter Hayward?
Yeah, Brentford
Must be, I never
legend.
heard of him. Alan says, nil 2, beauty. I think this is our squad going forward. Needs Sancho, though. Oh, listen, I agree, Alan. I don't know what John thinks. Sancho and Rashford are quality players. They've got parts to play. Rashford's just, something's with him personally, I think, at the moment. But, I mean, he's a quality player. So he's definitely got a part to play. And Sancho, you don't spend 70 million on someone for him not to have a part to play. I don't know what John thinks, but I'd be having Sancho in there somewhere. Like he has to play, doesn't he?
Oh.
Uh,
No, Sancho's definitely got a part to
yeah,
play.
of
Same with
course they do.
Rashford.
Yeah.
They're just out of touch.
Yeah,
Well,
they've been
Sancho
given
was
a
playing
game
all
to be
right.
out of touch. He scored against Chelsea and then didn't get put in. All right, I'm going to read you Alan's next comment, and it's not to do with soccer, and we can all comment on this. I'm going to say Alan's delusional because he says crows for the flag.
I agree.
You agree with him or me?
I agree with Alan.
Oh, come on. You guys can't honestly tell. Do you actually believe Crows will even make the finals this year?
Well, look, we got a good draft pick this year. We got Dawson in the club. Matty Crouch coming back. Good things are happening at the Crows.
See, I agree with what the two first bits you said. The third one, I think he's so overrated. He always has been. He's a stat that does nothing. Matt Crouch. He gets the ball, he does, but he does nothing.
He's going into my
Yeah,
dream
but
team.
that's what he is. He's a dream team player. He does nothing. That's
Mm.
me personally. I don't know. People might think differently. And like, listen, man, I always say, man, I love the Crows. I've been supporting them since day dot. Oh, he says he's taking the piss now, Alan. But you know what? I actually don't. He hasn't shown it to me. This is the other thing I'm going to say. I think we struggle is from what I've seen. I think our coach is shit. I think Nick sucks. That's me personally. He hasn't shown anything to me that he's a good coach. This year he could redeem that, but I don't know. Oh, Rashford and Maguire. Why a centre back? Alia says 14th he reckons will come. But why would he bring on Maguire? Why would you change the? You should never change a centre back. That's like an unwritten rule, unless it's an injury. If this
Yeah, I
if
don't
this
know.
costs us,
Oh,
well, he's going five at the back.
Ronaldo and Greenwood come.
Ronaldo's fuming, but he did just come back from
He
injury.
wouldn't be happy
But not why
coming
for
off from
Maguire?
Maguire.
Yeah, why a defender? He's fuming, bro.
He's not happy.
Not happy. I wouldn't, but
He's
I
not
wouldn't be
happy.
happy either. Look at him, he's losing it. Oh well, but you know what that show? Even though I don't like the sub, right? What it showed, and you know what I like? Bruno kept the armband, like I said to you, but it shows that Ranić's got balls.
He just chucked his jacket on the
Yeah, because he's
ground.
fuming. But it does show that Ranić's
Did you see that all the
just
players were
looking
just
at him,
looking
he's
at him
staring. Like, oh my God, it's Ronaldo.
like Martial and everyone like saying and Matt is trying not to look.
Because everyone will think about it. Like when you got this guy in your team, and he's arguably, one of the best players of all time, he's got pull, doesn't he? Alia says the goat is mad.
It's a tricky thing for Ronaldo though. Are we successful with Ronaldo or without Ronaldo going forward?
Or I think he's got one more. I think if we have to make the Champions League, and he can still be effective next year. Like, look, he's our leading goal scorer this year, and we haven't even created chances. He scored 14 goals, John.
Yeah.
14 goals, and they're from like, it was the same with Zlatan. Do you remember Zlatan came and he just was scoring for us, and he was older too. He was 37. But they're big game players. Go McTominay, good run, son. That's a good run.
How many goals would he have scored for City, you reckon?
Oh, Alan says Ronaldo hasn't scored in 2022. Well, he has been injured, so he's peaking, which is probably true. But you know what it is? I think it's his first game back from injury, and he wanted to play the whole game, I guess. And he's probably pissed off he's coming off from Maguire. Why are you taking off a striker for a centre back? I don't get that. When you're winning 2-0. It's because he's
I
so
think
scared
that's
against Villa because we were 2-0 up. Do you think that's what it is? That a fear has played a part in that? Good ball. Oh, Maguire, you dodge. I hope Rashford scores, eh?
he needs a goal,
Needs
doesn't
a
he?
goal, man. You know what the thing is about? I watch Maguire, right? He's talking to someone now, though.
No, he's pissed off.
He's fuming.
You don't, you know.
But you know what? He used to do that.
I'll give you one thing about Ragnick. He's
That's
got
what I'm
balls
saying. At least to
in a
do
way,
that, at least shows he's got balls. That's what I like. That's good. That's what I was saying.
and he tells it. He does say it how it
Yeah,
is
I
a
like
lot
that.
of
I
the
like what
time.
he said about the. They asked him about Martial's agent. He goes, I don't talk to agents. He goes, if the player wants to leave, he goes, he can tell me. That was the best thing I'd ever heard. Well
Mm.
done.
Why have Martial on the bench though if this is happening?
I don't know. I reckon he's been told by the powers above. You got to make it work with him while he's here. You know what our board's like. Our board are parasites. Alan says this is the comment of the day from him. He says Maguire has a huge head, eh? Com-
What's
Alan
that?
says
I
I
missed it.
said this is comment of the day. He just wrote Maguire has a huge head, hey. He has a massive
He
head.
does have a he can
Oh yeah.
It looks
What I
like a
don't get
different
about him,
type of
what's
human
so
field.
funny about him, he's a centre back, right? And he wants to play so close to players, but his turn is so slow. So, like, ideally, this is coming from a full tactical, someone that's played the game point of view, is he shouldn't play so close to players because he can't turn quick, but he does. So it makes for the point that he's a
Did
nah.
he command
Fernandez
of
kept it. That's
Fernandez or just
Fernandez
left it
kept it. That's why I said I
Fernandez?
like that because it's proved that Ranić probably won't start him next game either. This is good. First manager to do it. Then again, I mean, he only got bought by Ole, so. Oh, was that Varane? You know what? Varane's been a quiet
Look at me
under.
players.
Oh, Maguire.
If Brentford were better finishers,
Oh
it'd be a
yeah.
game right
Oh
now.
yeah. You know what? Varane's been, I thought, pretty good today. Both of them, Varane and Lindelof. So what's he gone? Has he gone to a 3-5-2? Varane, Maguire, Lindelof, and then Tellez, Delo
He,
fullbacks,
he must
McFred,
must
Bruno,
have.
and then Rashford and Langer up front. He must have, yeah.
Ever since Rashford got his haircut, man, he sucks.
That's just something's wrong with him personally. I don't know. I reckon it's a personal thing. Got to remember these guys are kids, aren't they?
Oh, well done. Rashford's open. Have a crack. Ah, Rashford, great finish.
Yes. See, that's what I said. See, that's the point. Alia says the Elanga inclusion was the turning point. I think we've played better the last two games. I agree. But see what I mean? That's why I think Rashford has a part to play. Oh, look, this is good.
Look at-
Ranić talking to him though. That's good. That's good. He's telling him.
See how Renwick held his jacket down to pull him
Yeah, but
close
see how
to it.
he's patting him. He's pretty much saying to him, "Listen, mate, you are number one. Don't worry. But I'm trying. You know, you're 36 as well. He's 37 in a week. You got to remember that too. It's his first game back. He probably wants him every game.
Well done from
Yeah, that was
McTominay there,
good.
man.
Bruno, 2 assists, man. Yep, great goal. That
Great
was, man.
finish.
That's class.
Great
So
finish.
2 goals last 2 days ago, 2 assists today. Bruno, back in form.
Definitely back in form. Well, a brief stint of form. But this is what
Yeah,
United need. They need to get another goal
yeah,
here,
definitely.
get the confidence
See,
trio
and
going.
then Alan says yes, Rashi. See, that's why he's got a part to play, man. Because Rashi, in the end of it all, he'll score goals. Listen, the thing about Ronaldo is,
See,
yeah,
Ronaldo knew there could have been a
the
goal
thing about that is
opportunity
people are
for
going to make a
this.
big deal about this with Ronaldo, right? But he used to do this with Ferguson, man. He did it with Mourinho at Madrid. He doesn't like coming off. That's just him. Rooney used to be the same. You remember Ronaldo used to throw the jacket when Fergie, and he loves Ferguson. This is like a dad to him. It's just that's how he is.
Yeah,
That's right. They all do
world
that.
class players do that.
Everyone does it, man.
Messi, you can't take Messi off as well for
Man, I've come off in our games and kicked the bottles, and like you don't like coming off. Well done, Delo. That was good defending because he didn't really have a way to phase.
yeah.
So
It
clean sheet. If we keep a clean
was
sheet, does
good
De Gea
courage.
get a team of the week? He's got,
Well, in at
even though
least
we're
two or
3-0
three
up, De Gea's
so
got a argument for man of the match, right? In my opinion,
you got to almost
to
save a
get a clean
penalty
sheet, to
as
get
a
a team of the
keeper.
week. What are your thoughts for? I know it's the 80th minute. We'll ask Alan as well. Alan, if you hear us, who do you think has been man of the match today? I think it's got to be Bruno, Fred, or De Gea.
You got Bruno and Fred for me.
Yep. Yeah, Bruno, Fred, and De Gea, I think.
Yeah, but Lenga's played
Yeah,
well.
he's played well. This is the best one I've ever heard from Alan. He says, "Yeah, I got subbed off one time, and I told the coach I'll see you in the car park after." Yeah, but that's because you're from my. That's because you're from my good friend Amir's side of town. You you Bosnian guys are very nice guys. Does Alan know Amir?
I don't
Amir
know.
Amir was my coach, Alan. He was a champion, man. Bosnian dude. He was a good player too, but he was when he used to get angry, mate. But he was a champion. How old's Alan? Does he still play soccer? Cricket? Is he older than
More
us?
cricket.
Why doesn't he?
No, no. I think
Why
he's
doesn't he come play?
late 20s.
Come play with Cobras, man. Come to the amateurs. You can see me. You can see me run around, Alan, mate. I'm I'm deceptively a good player. Alan says he's joking. I tell you what, mate, Amir. What's his surname? Tarabar. Tarabar. You're probably the same age as one of his sons. If John says you're in your 20s, he was such a good bloke, though. Don't want to meet him in a.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I think he's something's happening.
it's good to see us so many youth players always
Well,
in our
so
squad
look at it.
though.
It's McTominay, Elanga, Rashford. Even what's it?
Well,
Actually,
that's
technically,
a
even
fair
the
bit.
keepers are both our youth players. They didn't. They're both from our youth. Henderson and Heaton are both Man United youth players. Even though Heaton's 40. Oh, Maguire.
Mm.
Well, we have the record for, I think it's going 100 years in a row that we've had a youth team player in the lineup, in the squad, match day squad, every match day squad for like 100 years or something. And it's in the contract of every manager. It has to happen at Man United. Has to be a youth product in the match day squad to keep that thing going. And now every club is doing it too. Liverpool got 70 years or something. Alan says McTominay man of the match for me, or Dave. He's saying what me said. That I agree. I reckon De Gea is up there as an argument for it, but just because he kept us in it. But now McTominay's done. He probably missed some games. Now look at him. He cleared the ball when it hurt him. That's bad. If you're clearing
Mm.
the ball,
Yeah, to be fair, McTominay and Fred
but he's not
have done a
looking.
good job.
Yeah, they played better today. You know what I think about them? I don't know what you think. Alan can say what he thinks too. I think I don't mind them, but I think it's got to be one or the other. It's either got to be McTominay or Fred. I just don't like them together. That's me personally. I don't know what you think on that.
I wish we had a
Oh man,
prime
you know when he
manager.
first came, remember, we were upset when he came because he was from Chelsea, but he was really good that year. It's just we were crap. What a touch by Elanga that was.
Mm.
Donny licking his lips.
Even a, even that touch from
Yeah, that was
Ronaldo to
class.
set up Bruno in that
Alan
run.
says Donny licking his lips. Well, this if this isn't a nail in the coffin, Alan, I don't know what it is because he brought Matic on when a midfielder got injured. He could have brought Donny on. We're 3-0 up. It's 84th minute.
Uh,
Ah, De Gea's spewing. He booted the
Crap.
post. He's revving. What happened? Let's see. Says a header. Oh, it wasn't De Gea's fault. No, he's
Just a
revving
scrap
though,
in the middle
Dave.
there.
He wanted that clean sheet so bad. Nah, I
I
don't think it's
can't see
anyone's
any killer
fault. He's
fault
so
here.
quick. Hit Maguire. It's not his fault, but our supporters will blame him. Lindelof almost cleared it. It's no one's fault. It's just that's a scrappy goal. You can't do nothing about that. Come on, let's get. Come on, Rashi. Come on, man. Good boy. That's all right. You know what I like? See, remember we were always saying, if you can play on the left. Remember we were saying a couple of years ago, if you can play on the left, you can play on the right. I like how they're putting Rashford on the right. Like, if you can play left wing, you can play right wing. That's what I think. And he's doing it now. And look, he
Pretty
scored.
much.
Alan says Dave just lost his 30k bonus. George is here. George, how you doing, man? George says we needed that clean sheet for fuck's sake. How you been, George? And that's Alan says that's him after a $5 multi. Yeah, that's all of us after a $5 multi. That's all of us after a $5 multi, man. George, how you doing, man? You're here for the watch along? Next watch along, you can come in with us. Do you want to come in the next one with us? Let us know. Have you've got Optus Sport, don't you? Or me and you can sit here and watch it. You're only next door.
We should hold on here.
Yeah, come on. We can't give this away, can we? It's Brentford, man. Like, I hate being disrespectful like that, but it's like, you remember when Alex Ferguson used to say, oh, it's Tottenham, mate. It's Brentford. Look, we're Man United.
So do we have a weekend game now?
I think we got West Ham coming up. George says he's good. He's at work watching the game. Good, man. I'm at work watching the game at
Nice.
HFD. Oh, what a nice guy. You're a nice guy, man. You should have commented earlier. Let me check the schedule. We got West Ham. We got a big game coming up. And then we got a gap. There's an international break happening. Which, I hate international breaks, but so there's game on the weekends. What is it? Saturday, Sunday. We got West Ham on Sunday, 1:30. Man U West Ham Sunday morning, but at Old Trafford. And then we don't play again till Burnley away on the 9th of February. And Chelsea got Tottenham this weekend. Who do you want to win that?
Yeah, no.
Would it be, imagine Chelsea don't make the top four?
Yeah, right.
They're in bad form, man. They haven't won in like 5 games. Yeah. Liverpool
I
playing
think a
their
draw
bogey
would be
side,
good.
Palace away. City are playing Southampton. City have won the league. I don't know. What does Alia and what does George think about that? City have won the league. George says Ronaldo wasn't happy. He's been in and out of the chat. It's good to see him in here. Good boy supporting. He's a nice guy. Are you coming on the Man United show on Monday, George? You can't come this Monday, can you, John?
Nah.
Alan just said, see, I'm not watching, I don't have it up, the goal rush, but Alan says, wow, Spurs, 2 goals in the 90th minute to win 2-3. So they beat Leicester away. That's bad for us.
Well, were they losing in the 90th minute,
They
were
must
they?
have been losing 2-1. Conte, man. I wish.
See,
Alan, what do you think of this? I don't know about Gio as well. What do you think? Should we have got Conte? Is that, was that, did we miss a trick there? I don't know what, I think Johnny has said we have. I think we have. Well done, Mark. You know what, Mark? He's playing
I'd
simple
love us
today,
to get
man.
one more goal
You know what
here.
I like about Marcus today is, come on, he's playing simple. He's not trying too much. It's like Ranić has said to him,
Yeah.
listen, man, like you said, go back to basics.
Jeez, Maguire, shit
He's so
pass.
shit, man. Oh, why didn't he bring Donny
Well,
on for Ronaldo? An extra
well
midfielder.
done,
Go strong
Varane.
in the midfield. Not the. Varane's the best. I love him. Tell you what, he's a good FIFA
No,
card too. Have you got Varane? Oh, he's good. He's
no.
only cheap, bro. He's so good with the shadow on him, man.
I got, I got Ferdinand. I got Ferdinand and
Oh, well, you got
Maldini.
icons, that's why.
I seen Vidic's SBC come up. I'm
Yeah, I
like, oh
want
man,
that.
I have Ferdinand and Vidic.
Alan says, yeah, we missed a trick with Conte. He agrees, but our board wouldn't back him like he wants. That's why he left Inter. Yeah, our board sucks. Our board is a bunch of parasites. I think they've gotten off scot-free, when everyone was protesting with the Super League and that, and now everyone has just stopped. If I was in England, man, I'd be protesting all the time against them. They deserve to be protested all the time. So Tottenham got the win, eh? I took it off Goal Rush and just put it straight on our game. Should have kept it on Goal Rush.
4 minutes
Ferguson
of time.
distracted. Alan said he watched the United documentary. Have any of you two watched the Ferguson documentary on Amazon? It's amazing. Oh my God, you got to watch it on Amazon, man. The Sir
No.
Alex Ferguson one. So good. Oh, we have
Well,
to
it looks
win.
like 3 points,
Well, it is a good
lads.
win. I didn't think we'd win this convincingly. And even in the first half, it didn't look like we were going to even, like I said, he's obviously
Yeah,
said
top
something
was
at half time, hasn't he?
disgrace.
Because we played a lot better second half. We held the ball better. We were quicker moving. So Ranić, they're obviously listening to him. Yeah, you got to watch it, George. George just said it. The Alex Ferguson documentary is so good. I didn't realize. I knew he played for Rangers, but I didn't actually realize how good of a player Sir Alex was. And he got scapegoated. He hates Rangers, his hometown club. He got scapegoated by Rangers and never played for them ever again because his wife was Catholic.
Oh, we're on here? No.
It's crazy, man. When you watch the story,
Yeah.
John, it's such a good documentary. Yeah, you got to watch it. Alan is saying you'll watch it as well. It's so good, man. If you're obviously a United fan, to watch Ferguson is just he's the best. And hearing him swear is hilarious. Hey, it's good. It's good, Gio. Put it on.
Well, here we go,
And
Bruno.
Bruins. What was he
Ah,
doing?
Bruno.
But why? He
Tried
wasn't
to
even on the
chip him.
ground. That was bad. That pissed me off. See, that annoys me. As a captain, I don't think he should do that. Yeah,
He should have
bang in the
fucking
bottom corner,
power drive
man.
that.
You're captain, bro. Jess is saying hello. Jess in the chat, hello. You're back home. That's good. I haven't looked at my phone yet.
Yeah.
John says hello.
Hello,
Jess was here at the start of the game. She left. George is saying, why go for the chip? Yeah, no, that was bad.
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw Jess in your room.
Yeah, he should
Yeah,
have
he should have
pounded
put his
it.
foot through.
Offside maybe, but bad. Yeah, everyone's saying that was, even if you're going to just make sure, put it in the net. It's silly. Silly. Yeah, well, Matt just said it. It's learning curve. You got to take chances, but that's why we got a world class keeper, isn't it? That's what a world class keeper brings you.
And that's that.
Yep, that is
Well,
that. All
three
right,
points, boys.
3 points. So before we jet, let's get everyone's opinion. So man of the match. We can ask George and Alan and John. Man of the match.
I'm gonna say I'll give you top three. I'm gonna go Bruno, Fred, then Dave.
Bruno, Fred, Dave. And you know what? I'm actually going to agree. I think that is right. Bruno, Fred, Dave. What does Alan think? We'll let Alan and Gio
Hmm.
put their things in. I think he said he was even thinking McTominay, but that was good. That's one of the first. I know we struggled a bit in the first half, but convincing win.
I think McTominay had a good game, though.
Yeah, he did. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think that was good. Whatever Ranić said at half time worked.
Look at Fernandez. He's upset about that last
Yeah, because he
chance.
knows he shouldn't have done that. I thought the fullbacks actually played okay today too.
Yeah, Deloy played pretty well.
Yeah. West Ham at home next. Keep winning. Alan says, well, they lost on the weekend, so it's good chance for us to listen. That's like a cup final for us, isn't it? Because they're fourth at the moment, even though everyone's got games in hands on them. They hold the fourth position, so we've got to beat them. It's home. It's Old Trafford.
Yeah,
Moyes is not going to want anything more than to beat us, and they're flying. Alan says
yeah, that's right.
McTominay for him. But yeah, we got to beat them. We have to beat them. Listen, I'll tell you what, for a team coming
What's
up,
Alan say?
he says McTominay, man of the match. For a team coming up from the championship, they're doing all right, Brentford.
Yeah, they should stay
Yeah, they
up.
will. They are. They're I think they're safe.
It's good to see the boys going to the
Look at the
fans,
two
chucking
young
their
look at the
shirts away.
young boys. Elanga, Greenwood. Like we said, Elanga, Greenwood, Rashford, you got McTominay. That's good. Good youth boys.
Well, much needed 3 points,
So
definitely.
what are you thinking for do you think Ranić wants the job or do you think we're gonna get someone?
Nah, I think they're going to stick to the plan, Ranić to the end of the season, and he's going to stick around and help
Yeah.
bring in certain players. So I think he's better at building a squad than actually managing a
Yeah, I
squad.
agree. I
So
agree. I think he
um,
admitted that the other day. I think like when we lost, he's like, listen, I'll take blame for that. I think he knows. Oh, when we
yeah.
drew,
So
I mean,
if he,
sorry.
just they need to get this. They got the time now to get the manager, right. So
Well, who do you reckon
the
they're
time
gonna
better
go
get up.
for?
Pochettino,
That's all right. Would you prefer Poch or Ten Hag, in your honest opinion?
probably Poch.
I agree. Everyone's going mad about Ten Hag, but I will want Poch more than him. He's been a Champions League
Mm,
final with Tottenham, and look at Tottenham now.
yeah, and he knows the
Yeah, he
Prem.
knows the Prem.
So.
That's right. With Southampton and Tottenham.
Mm. But lads, I have to run. I've
Yeah,
got dad duties
I
to
gotta go
do.
too, man. How's Yurgui doing?
I can hear him crying
Oh,
upstairs.
what a nice
So
guy. So you can't come on Monday night?
no, I'm working
So
unfortunately.
do you want us to do Tuesday night after soccer training, or should me and George do Monday night?
We'll
Tuesday?
try and go for
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So
If
we'll do
not,
Tuesday. What can
we'll
we do
try.
Tuesday like 9 or 8:45?
Should be able
All
to.
right, I'll do that. I'll book it in for that. And if not, I'll just go and I'll get George or something. All
Mm.
right, cool.
All right, lads. Take
Man.
care.
See you, Johnny. See you, Alan. See you, Gio.
See you,
Take it easy,
boys.
boys.